Look how quickly they scramble when the cameras show up. Buckle it up, guys. See some seatbelts.
What?
We'll see some seatbelts, man. You guys enforce the law. You're not above it. Thank you. There they go. I see the seatbelts in the mirror.
Did we all see the sneer with it, though? That was a sneer. Hopefully they can get a ticket.
See if they like to use directionals on oncoming traffic. No, apparently not. What's going on, guys? I'm at the Mendota City Hall in Mendota, California, conducting a First Amendment audit. I'm with Jody LL. The link will be in the description. Go check her out. Tell her AFA sent you. Let's take a look inside. 80 years of service. It must be great service. Ooh.
Good to know.
Hey, how are you? I'm just taking a look around.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do you guys have a bathroom in here?
We don't. It would be across the parking lot. Workforce connection as soon as you walk into your left.
Oh, at the motor vehicle place?
No. The workforce connection.
Oh, the workforce connection. Oh, that's cool. Which one is that?
The very first one.
Oh, I see it. That's very cool.
So
I like
is that
all
a
your
city employment office or?
The unemployment, California unemployment is in there as well.
Oh, okay. So it's EDD.
nice memorabilia. You got like all sorts of hats and cool shirts.
Yeah, that's through the Mendota Community Corp.
Oh, very nice. Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm gonna go check out Workforce Connection.
Alright.
I don't know. I hate, no one likes the DMV. I hate it.
And honestly, ours kept them in Dublin too. It's huge. Okay. Tomatoes on the wall.
Thank you.
Trying to avoid.
Hello. Yeah, I was just wondering if someone needs assistance with your department, how would they go about filing for assistance?
Oh, well, we would get them checked in here.
Oh, perfect. And do you offer online services as well?
We have Workforce Connection, and then we also have ADD services here. So we do have representatives who are available to assist walk-ins, so they don't need to make an appointment or any of that. And then we also, of course, have, for example, we have participants who come in here and want to file for unemployment or anything that has to do with ADD services. There's also options to do that online as well too. But if they need assistance to be assisted by an ADD representative, then it would be here.
Excellent. Now, are there a lot of offices available? Are there just like a select few, or are there a lot around?
There's a few other ones. We have one in, there's Fresno.
Oh, okay. That's a
yes,
big city. Fresno's a big city.
Fresno, Madera. We have, so this one currently here, this is a career one-stop. America Jumps search. So there are throughout the whole entire.
Oh, there's so many of them.
So many a county in California. So
Oh, this is the whole state in here then.
yes.
Well, it's great that there's that many services.
So
191
Workforce
American Job
Connection
Centers. Thank you.
connects workers directly with employers or with training?
Yeah. So what we do, I'm sorry, and you guys are from?
I was just independent
we're
journalists
independent.
working on
Oh, okay.
stories about the services that California offers.
Yes, so here is information in English about the services that we offer through Workforce Connection. And as I mentioned, we have our office here in Mendota, Fresno, and Parlier. So we assist participants who are interested in individualized career services, whether it be needing assistance by an employment readiness specialist to help them with job readiness skills.
Training, job placement,
Training,
it's a lot more than most other states offer. They'll normally just offer like employment, unemployment assistance, and then they'll put you in touch like a third party center that kind of helps place you. But it's excellent to see that you kind of provide everything that someone needs from unemployment to placement. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so here we have Workforce Connection, which is the resource room specialist, and then of course we have EDD representatives here to assist for unemployment services.
Wonderful.
So,
Okay.
and then of course we have this service, and then this right here is what they call the ETPL program list, where they provide training.
And is this all free of charge?
Yes, it's absolutely free. There is requirements through Workforce Connection. So
Basic eligibility requirements.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Yes, but this is a list of all the trainings currently available. So if a participant is interested in a training, then they would stop here. We would give them the information, let them know about the requirements, and then explain.
Some great jobs here. I mean, medical assisting, nursing, fire technology, basic fire academy. Those are some vocational. There's some really good jobs.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. I'm happy to see that you
Can
guys
I
offer
take
so
these?
much.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time and answering a couple of our questions. It was super helpful. Have a great day.
Thank you so much. You too.
It's really nice to see. I like to, when government does a terrible job, I like to just absolutely ridicule them for it. But I kind of travel the country, and I've seen a lot of unemployment or employment assistance offices, and they offer virtually nothing, and they're just a giant succubus for the taxpayers, for them to collect money and then redistribute it unfairly. But you got to give it to them. They offer a ton of services from displacement to placement. So as far as the Workforce Connection goes, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, catch you on the next one. Go subscribe to Jody Who, and that's the reason I stopped you today.
If you haven't.
What's going on, guys? We're in Mendota, California. Just left the city hall to find a little cop watch here. Heading in?
Yep.
Look how quickly they scramble when the cameras show up. Buckle it up, guys. See some seatbelts.
What?
We'll see some seatbelts, man. You guys enforce the law. You're not above it. Thank you. There they go. I see the
Did we all
seatbelts in
see
the
the
mirror.
sneer with it, though? That was a sneer. Hopefully they can get a ticket.
See if they like to use directionals on oncoming traffic. No, apparently not. See if they use a directional here. Oh, there we go. Now we're learning. Now we're learning. Wow, it was so brave of them to use their directional for 1 out of 2. They're so brave. They're so brave, and that's the reason I stopped you today.
No ticket.
Huh?
No
Good.
ticket.
Are you guys city council?
Yeah, mayor and city council.
You're the mayor? Very nice staff. Beautiful building, and it's great to see the resource connection across the street is offering so much assistance to people. That's it.
Where are you guys coming from?
I'm from Massachusetts. I'm from out of town, but I film government places all over the country, and usually they just find like unemployment financial services after job displacement, but it's great to see that they provide the services from displacement to placement. Your staff is super nice. I like the t-shirts and the memorabilia. You guys are proud of your city, and it's really obviously indicative of the leadership.
Thank you for coming out here today. And we take pride in focusing on the real issues of the city and helping the people bringing the things that they need.
It's tough out there right now. Everyone's kind of getting off of a long time off work, and people don't have it like they used to. It's good to see the government kind of step up, and I see it very seldom, but when I do see it, it's great to see it step up and assist its citizens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, thank you for being out here.
Yeah, you guys have a great day. My YouTube channel is Accountability for All, so you'll be on there. Yeah, hers is
Jody?
JODYHOO.
Yep.
I'm also a council member as well.
You're a council member as well. Nice to meet you. See, we saw the police over here, and they weren't wearing. That's me. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. I'll be right up on there. And they weren't wearing their seatbelts, and they didn't want to use their directional. So that was kind of off-putting but if that's the worst, then that can always be fixed. I think it's more important that the citizens are getting access to the resources that they
They
need.
were polite to the citizens, they were polite to us, and that is in itself is
You guys have really helped out the homeless situation out here too, because I know it was really pretty bad, especially after the pandemic, and it's been cleaned up quite significantly.
Yeah, well, we have quite a bit of them still, homeless here, and what we're looking in the future is to have like a navigation center where we can put them through and help them integrate back into a society.
See, that's wonderful. Instead of pushing them out.
Yeah, we're working with our state senator, trying to build grants here so we can help them out, and for longer, we don't like seeing people here homeless, and having a navigation center here would be great for them,
Well, I have a huge channel, so I would like to start a petition for my subscribers and my community page to get you guys, hopefully push the state to assist and give you guys some access to funds so you can continue to do the great job that you're doing.
Absolutely.
A lot of places that we go to, they just like to push the homeless out, and no one wants to be thrown away. Believe it or not, I was homeless once too. I used to live under a bridge.
We're all human beings.
Yeah.
We all deserve a chance, and it's our duty, to see what can we do for them.
That's
and
great.
Reintegrate them back into our society, like I said, and offer that help to them.
You guys born and raised here?
I was born in El Salvador. He was born in.
Yeah, I was born here. I'm born in Fresno.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have a strong tie to the community.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've been here for more than 28 years.
Okay.
I grew up here, graduated in high school, and I ran. It doesn't matter what your status is. I work for you, and I work for the people, and I want to help everybody out. Like the homeless and everybody else. And
Now you got a seat in government, and you're able to give back to the community, and you have a first-hand look because you grew up here. You spent 28 years here, so you guys know as residents or people from the area, you know it needs fixing, and you know the best way to
And that's
fix
an important
it.
thing, I think, for people in politics. Focusing on the real issues that we have. We all have a lot of wants, and oftentimes we go after the wants before
The needs.
that really needs that we have. Our city, we have a lot of things that we're working towards, and that's one of them. homeless. So hopefully in the near future we see something come to fruition to that.
Last question, because we want to give some money to Mendota. We want to spend some money here. Where would you suggest that we eat lunch?
Eat lunch.
So I'll get restaurants here.
This is important.
This is not as important as getting money for the homeless,
I
but
think
still
I think
important.
all the restaurants, you just pick one. I really, all of them offer really great variety of foods. There's Mexican food, there's Salvadorian food.
I love Salvadorian
there's,
food.
There's a lot of that. So
There's a restaurant on 180, Camaronitas, great pupusas there.
Oh, I love
My
pupusas.
personal favorite.
yeah, so you can go that way, past the light on your right side corner.
Yeah, best pupusas.
I wish I had a card. I ran out. So do you have a card?
Yeah.
Because when I put the video together, I'll send you a copy of it just so you can have an idea. Unfortunately, thank you. When we have negative videos and people yell at us,
Thank you.
those get a lot of views. And then when we post really great feel-good stories like this, people are like, "Oh, there's no one yelling." But it's really important to make sure that we show both sides of the coin, because as quick as we are to point out government when they're not doing something right, when they're doing something great,
When we're doing something good.
you guys are. It's what you're doing now is what's making this community so desirable. So in a few years, or probably even after you're gone, because it takes some time, when this becomes a spot in the map where people want to live and start building, it's because of what you did right here, and people should be able to see that. So I thank you.
Absolutely. No, thank you for being out here.
Thank you.
Now, have you seen your
Now,
Our vision is to have a, continued growth in our city, and be able to attract businesses and reinvesting in our community.
Now, I want to ask you a question. It has nothing to do with your city, but I have two really good city council members here and the mayor, and I'd like to ask you a question. It's actually quite far from here, but we were in a town quite recently, and they are selling very expensive permits. So I wanted to look into what the permits are for, because of course there's needs for permitting for food safety, security, sanitation. I understand that. This was charged, now this was shortly after a 7-year-old little girl was fined over $300 by police for having a lemonade stand. So this permit was for a garage sale. So the police require you to have a permit, they charge you money to have a garage sale, and then it's a pretty high cost. What are your thoughts? Do you think that the city should charge for a permit to have a garage sale or not?
Yeah, well, the city, I think it's not much about the money. Because I know right here in the city of Mendota, we do have that. They have to go through the process of applying, but it's more like let us know where these things are happening. So,
So you don't charge for it.
Yeah,
it's just
I think there's a fee, like a $5 or $10
$5 fee.
$5
That
fee.
implemented since I was a little kid. $5, and they can have a yard. So
So it's not really about the money.
Yeah.
It's more
Right.
like what kind of events are happening, and that's the same.
so
thing.
$175 as a fee to the city to sell your own stuff on your own property
that's
might
not
be
right.
a little excessive.
That's not right.
For me, that's way too expensive.
That's
Right.
not right.
Yeah.
We have to understand the people that live in their communities and the needs, that they have.
Yeah.
$175 might be the worth of their total.
Or probably less, especially in today's depreciative society.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I wanted to ask you, because we met someone there who was the actual permit officer. I was just asking random people questions on the street, and he happened to be the guy that does the permits for it. He's like, I own a home. I pay $600,000 for a home. I don't think people should have to pay to sell their own stuff on their own property.
Absolutely not, no.
Yeah.
But I
we
have to enforce that because I need to feed my kids.
Yeah, like that little girl selling lemonade, to me, that's not right, man. We have to, in fact, we have to empower people to go into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
That's where things start. Let's make it right, but don't go and try to.
Especially the youth. Let's support the youth. If it's a little kid or something, you can't be doing that. Like, come on, have common sense.
Because they could be doing anything. They could be asking mom and dad for money,
Absolutely.
but they're going outside, they're building a product, they're putting their love and appreciation into it, and then maybe 30 years down the road when they see a property for sale, they might look back on that. But I'm sure that the little girl that got charged $300 or whatever it was for having a lemonade stand, she might think twice before.
She probably made all of $5.
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
That's not right. Yeah,
I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Be safe. Phenomenal job here. And I have your card, so I will send you an email
Please
of the
send us that,
video.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So we can share it here.
I don't have cards with me, but reach out to him and I'll get.
And he can forward it to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, absolutely.